What's up, Dobsters, Dobinites, Dob Barleys? So we're back again today to speak about our leagues. So let's begin with the challenge, like always. I absolutely destroyed my opponent, 146.25 to 75.35. I have a defensive end left, and I'm going against Trey Tucker. The only one that I messed up on was could have played Bryce Young over Jared Goff. Bryce Young had 36.40 points, and Jared Goff had 14.75. But I went with the safer bet, and Jared Goff didn't bite me, so I guess we're good.
I had the same problem with the other league. Bryce Young on the bench.
I had Derrick Henry who had 19.20 points, Bijan Robinson who had 28.30 points, and the dude I played had no one over 10 points actually. So he had a terrible week.
Shut down deep.
Sucks for him.
All right, well, unfortunately I lost. I had no one really score on my team. I started Justin Herbert. He only got 4 points. Both my running backs, which was R.J. Harvey, and I was kind of hoping he had a bigger game since J.K. Dobbins is out for a couple of weeks.
And Even threw an incompletion.
Huh?
Even threw an incompletion.
And I started Zach Charbonnet as well, and they got a combined of 12.30 points, so not good. Keon Coleman, I did start. I was not aware that he was a healthy scratch because I guess he.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I knew that.
Because he missed a team meeting, and I guess he just has a bad attitude. And then my other 3 receivers I started. Puka leading the way with 10.80, and then I did start Jaden Higgins with 7.5, and then Emeka Ibuka with 6.5. So not good.
Puka lost a fumble.
Yeah, I'll just go with that real quick. So, I'll give it done. I'll get done with this first. All right, and then I started my tight end, Amandre Gatson. He's been kind of killing it for the year, honestly, but big down week for the Chargers. Could not do anything on the Jags.
No one did it.
Yep, and the rest are defense players, so just fodder. But the people on my bench, I probably could have won if I started the right people. But Trevor Lawrence was my leading quarterback with 16.55. I had Emmanuel Wilson on the bench, which I probably would not have started, but he had 13.40.
Nor Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
I wouldn't start him.
But I guess my biggest mistake was somehow Michael Wilson had 26 points. He had 15 catches, 185 yards. Killed it. And Jacoby Brissett, fun trivia fact. He completed 47 passes in one game, which is NFL record. Yeah. And he had a pretty good percentage too, because I think he threw for 57. So 47 out of 57 is pretty good for sure. And yep, that's about it for my team. Gonna lose. I got no one left, and he's got 2 people. So yeah, darn.
We'll go to champions. I won 98.60 to 77.95 as it stands right now. I have Brock Bowers. He has Javonte Williams. I guess he could come back, but I feel like a 21-point lead with Brock Bowers is pretty good. I messed up by having Kenneth Gainwell on the bench and Michael Wilson. Both scored 26 points even.
Kenneth Gainwell was a receiving machine.
7 for 81, 2 touchdowns. Crazy. I had no one over 20 points, and then the dude had Kenneth Walker, who had 18.60 points.
Got that late touchdown. All right, and this is the league where I'm just happy to score 100. But I lost 72 to 106. Let's see if I had anybody good. Tyron Tracy almost got me 16. It's probably my top score. Oh, Blake Cashman, my linebacker, got 10.5. Oh, wow. Shush. But yeah, so we'll just skip to my bench because that probably could have won me the game. So I had Bryce Young on the bench with 36.40 points. I think there's a couple more.
That's funny because you have Michael Penix. They were playing each other.
Yeah, that's who I started. Was Michael Penix.
Yeah, I probably would too.
I was like, Drake London's going to get a couple touchdowns. He still had a good game.
But 7 for 118.
Yeah. Pat Bryant got 10.5 points. Pretty good. That's 2 straight weeks where I think he's gotten like 10 points in the game. So starting to get those targets. And, yeah. Bench not that great either. I guess just Bryce Young. But that probably could have.
Put him over.
Yeah, that probably would have got me the win. Oh, yeah, sad days.
Evans League, I'm going to win 98.90 to 76.55. So all my people I just noticed I'm playing scored less than 77 points or 78 points.
It was a low.
Good luck for me.
It wasn't like a low quarterback week, I will say that.
It's a weird, when we go over top 5, it's just weird how many weird people are in here. Anyway, I had Brock Bowers and he has Trey Tucker. And then I had Travion Henderson. Oh, sorry. I didn't start Travion Henderson. I started Jalen Warren. And Travion Henderson had 31.30 points. Yeah. And Jalen Warren got 8.20 points. I did have JSN, who had 31.10 points. And I was playing the dude who had Chase Brown, and he had 19.20 points. Randomly good game by Chase Brown.
It's 2 back-to-back, though. Hopefully.
But they got blown out. So they got 99 rushing yards and 22 attempts. So like, what are you guys doing the whole game?
I don't care. After Jamar too. You saw he's suspended this week.
He spit on Jalen Williams.
Yeah. And then lied about it. No, I think that's why he got suspended.
No, I didn't do that.
Jalen don't punch people for no reason. All right, and in that same league, I'm currently losing by 30, but it is obtainable because this league is pretty high scoring, and I do have CD Lamb, so that's possible. He had a pretty good run of players on his team. He had Drake May, which had 22. He had Christian McCaffrey, which had 36. Gibbs with 27. Nico Collins with 27. Javonte Williams with 25. So he was pretty consistent. I had started Jordan Love. He got me 20. Kyron Williams got me 18. Tyrone Tracy got me 18. Stephon Diggs got me 27.5. Travis Kelce got me 32. It is a tight end premium. And the same thing, I had Bryce Young on the bench, and in this league, it was 47.5. So, yeah. But if I get a decent game out of CeeDee Lamb, I could probably win.
So some surprising and interesting snap shares this week. Arizona, they had Bam Knight at 32 snaps, 42%, and then Michael Carter came back from, I believe, 0 or 1 snap last week to 33 snaps and 43% this week. Whatever. They have a random receiver named Xavier Weaver who played 57 snaps at 74%. Buffalo had 5 receivers over 25 snaps. Makes me wonder if Keon Coleman was a big part of their game plan, and then they're like, oh, we have to suspend you, and then
I don't know. I think they want him to be a part of the game plan, but it just doesn't work out for him. I don't know. A lot of people say he just can't get separated from the corner and stuff like that, so he doesn't even get a lot of targets.
It's true. I mean, throw it up to him. He's a big guy.
Yeah.
Whatever. Not my team.
I don't think he's going to be on the team much longer, honestly.
Speaking of my team, Chicago finally did the right thing, put Luther Burden in for 33 snaps at 44%, while Zacchaeus had 10 snaps for 13%. Denver played their running back Adam Prentice, 19 snaps at 31%. I think J.K. Dobbins got hurt, but Adam Prentice is a weird running back to put in. They have Tyler Batty, so he had a big snap share not too long ago, so I'm not sure what they're doing there. Evan Ingram just is not getting any work at all. Adam Troutman is outsnapped him 3 weeks in a row, 46, 42, and 41 to 32, 27, and 25. That's 73%, 69%, 66% to Evan Ingram's 51%, 44%, and 40%. Green Bay, Matt Golden only played 19 snaps at 35%. Houston, 5 receivers had 20-plus snaps. Jacksonville, Tim Patrick's been getting a lot of playing time. Past 2 weeks, 44 snaps and then 41 snaps, 71% and 58%. The Los Angeles Chargers, they have some random running back named Travion Williams, and he had 18 snaps at 38%. The Rams had Jordan Whittington, who had 25 snaps at 49%, and Colby Parkinson got most of the snaps at tight end at 35 with 69%.
Revenge game.
It's true. Seattle. Miami, Ollie Gordon had 22 snaps at 39%. And then finally Minnesota, Aaron Jones had 37 snaps compared to Jordan Mason's 9, from 67% to 16%.
Ollie Gordon was annoying. He vultured the touchdown.
He did vulture.
Yeah. Devon A-Chain.
A-Chain went all the way down the field, and they're like, nah, it's all right. Top 5 this week. Quarterbacks got Josh Allen at 45.85. That's not any weird or different. Now here where it comes weird and different. Bryce Young at 36.40. Jacoby Brissett at 26.60. That's also 2 huge leaps, 10 points each. 45 to 36 to 26. Brock Purdy was in 4th at 22 points. And all people, Justin Fields was 5th at 19.40 points. The running backs get a little bit weirder. Sean Tucker, 33 points, 3 touchdowns. Christian McCaffrey at 32.60 points. Trevion Henderson with another big game at 29.80 points. Bijan Robinson at 28.30 points. And Kenneth Gainwell at 26 points even. The receivers, Ted McMillan had 29 points even. Michael Wilson had 26 points even. Nico Collins had 19.70 points. Christian Watson had 18.60 points. And Jamison Williams had 17.70 points. I guess since Dan Campbell's been taking over the offensive play calling, that he uses Jamison Williams a lot more than anybody else has.
I guess so. I know. I thought it was maybe just to get in AJ Brown's head, but in the interview before the game, like Jamison Williams was saying, like they designed a lot of packages to get him the ball on certain drives. So I just thought like it was.
They did the same thing last week because he had like 5 or 6 receptions for over 100 yards.
I know he had a touchdown like 2 straight weeks too.
Mm-hmm. But, and that's when Dan Campbell started last week calling the plays.
Yeah, could be a downfall.
It could be. Finally, the top 5 tight ends. Trey McBride, normal, 22.50 points. George Kittle, 21.70 points. Travis Kelce at 19.60 points. Mark Andrews at 14.20 points. And A.J. Barner at 12.10 points with his big 10 reception game.
All right. And then I guess we'll jump into the 3 that impressed and 3 that disappointed. For the impress, I have a rare 2 people on one team. And he did do really well, but I had to put Bryce Young on the list just because last week I put him on the disappointed list. And it was a 180 compared to last week. So he was 31 for 45, 448 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. He was still sacked 5 times in the game, so he seemed to play very poised. I'm not sure if the Panthers' offensive line is any good. Honestly, I don't watch too many Panthers games. I don't watch too many Panthers. So it's hard to judge, and I haven't really looked at their snap percentages and shares and blocking stats. But
that's an off-season.
Yeah. But it is a very close division now. The Bucks are sitting at 6-4, and the Panthers are at 6-5. And that was why I had to throw him on the list last week because he could have been. They could have took over the division, and that's really good for the Panthers. Obviously, they have, in my opinion, I think their defense is a little underrated. Mm-hmm. But he has been very inconsistent on the year. Hopefully, he can stay that course and. He doesn't obviously have to go off like he did this week, but he needs to just stay a little consistent because he has high highs and very low lows, and his stats for the year is 1,962 yards, 14 touchdowns, and 7 picks. So he needs to cut those down and just, I don't know, maybe play a little bit more conservative. Maybe, like I said, I don't watch too many Panthers games, so maybe he just has to chuck it up because maybe they're losing early on. But good job this week, Bryce Young. And the person that's kind of helping him out this year. The other person I have in the impressed category is Ted McMillan. He has 8 catches, or this week he had 8 catches for 130 yards. I didn't write the touchdowns. He had 2 touchdowns, right? Yeah, 2 touchdowns. And he had 12 targets on the game. He's honestly, he's been way better than I kind of thought he was going to be. And his college footage that I've seen, he is a very large, man. So he has the height and the athleticism. But it seemed like when things got a little too rough, he would give up on routes and then kind of quit mid-game. And that was my biggest worry about him, especially playing in the NFL. Mm-hmm. But he has proven me wrong.
No, A.J. Brown. So.
Yeah. But it is surprising. So a couple of weeks ago, I'm pretty sure everybody's probably thought, Emeka Egbuka was going to win Rookie of the Year. Maybe one of these quarterbacks could take it from Jackson Dart or who else is a quarterback not take it off. Oh, no, not Jackson Dart. I guess just Jackson Dart. There's probably someone else. I just can't think of him right now. But their numbers are very similar. So Ted McMillan, for the year so far, he has 54 catches, 748 yards, 4 touchdowns. Emeka Egbuka has 45 catches, 717 yards, and 6 touchdowns. So Ted is winning in the receptions and the yards. Egbuka has 2 more touchdowns. It's hard to say who I would pick out of them. I mean, maybe I would still lean Emeka Egbuka right now, but that's creeping in on him. I know.
As far as Rookie of the Year or going for Dynasty?
Rookie of the Year.
Okay. Just making sure.
Well, I mean, who knows? I mean, who knows what both quarterbacks are going to be in a couple of years?
It doesn't matter. It could be a separation. That's the league.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Only time will tell. Because I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. But I've been reading rumors that like Baker's agent's going to want like 200 million plus.
Well, probably, yeah.
I don't know if the Bucks are going to do that.
Probably not.
Probably not. But anyways, both rookies are playing well. Ibuka's kind of dipped the last couple of weeks though, while Tet has been rising. And then my last impressed player was Sean Tucker, and I kind of did a little jab at Baker actually, just because of his interview. I said in a losing effort, Sean Tucker was the one that showed his killer instinct on the field, because Baker basically was calling out the team that they don't have killer instinct. And but he had 19 carries, 106 yards, and 3 total touchdowns. Sean Tucker was kind of the beam of light that kind of helped them. Well, they didn't win the game, but stay in the game, really. Like, Baker had a couple of really good runs. That seems to be, like, his big strength, honestly. It's like a 3rd and 12. He'll pick up the first down rushing. There were a couple of miscues for Baker, though. But saying about Baker today. I will say, because I watched him in the ACC, Sean Tucker. He was a really good running back for Syracuse, and at the time he was projected like one of the top running backs. I don't know if that would have been the first, second, or third round pick, but he ended up having like a heart condition, and that's what set him back. And he's kind of showing up, so I always root for people like that. Mm-hmm. So good for him. He is the 3rd running back on the Buccaneers. I'm assuming when Lucky gets healthy, he'll take his spot back, but. Every time the Bucs have called on Sean Tucker, he's always delivered for them, at least this season. So good for him. And then, ironically, for my 3 disappointments, they're all quarterbacks. My first one, I did put Lamar. Even though they did win, he was 14 for 25, 193 yards, 0 touchdowns, and 2 picks. He only had 10 rushing yards. That's pretty crazy because I feel like he could easily get 100 yards a game, at least rushing. Like I said, they did win the game, but the game could have gone completely different, in my opinion. Maybe if Dylan Gabriel just started the whole thing, because he hasn't really been. I know there was like some really bad highlights of him, but he's taking care of the ball pretty well when he starts. But Lamar, in most people's eyes, is a top 3 to 5 quarterback in the league, so he cannot be having weeks like this, especially when the division's so tight. Bengals seem like they're out of it now, but. We'll see. It's just I feel like it's a race between them and Pittsburgh.
He played the Browns, I thought. Right?
Yeah. Well, they're out too. I'm just saying, like the Bengals are around like 4 or 5 wins as well.
Yeah.
But now since Jamar Chase is out, I don't think Joe Flacco is going to have games like he has had, and I don't know. I feel like they're like a team like their injuries are just catching up with them.
Yeah.
Even though Joe Burrow's practicing now. But anyways, Lamar, you gotta do better. Yeah. In my second one, I did put Patrick Mahomes, another superstar quarterback. He had another close loss to a struggling quarterback, which is kind of funny because Bo Nix has not looked good at all until like the last like 2 drives of the game, and he'll just connect. But anyways, Patrick Mahomes. Last year they were winning all these close 1-point games. This year they are 0-5 in like 3-point games that separate. So the whole Chiefs like. I feel like their aura is just gone right now. Like teams aren't that afraid of the Chiefs anymore. Just kind of weird because I feel like their talent has like dipped off. Like they haven't been losing like huge key pieces.
Right.
And the one thing I thought they were going to be improve on was all their receivers were coming back a couple weeks ago. Yeah. And they had like some flashes, but this is getting too close. You think the Chiefs are going to miss the playoffs this year?
I doubt it. But I'm surprised that Patrick Mahomes hasn't been playing well though. It's been like 3 weeks.
Yeah,
because he got Rashae Rice back and he had that big game, and then ever since then, that one big game that's been like mid.
Yeah, because he was 29 for 45, 276, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Not that great, and maybe I feel like they gave up on the run too quickly. Like it was a close game. I know the Broncos defense is probably like top 3 in that category for sure, but they only had 13 rushes in the whole game, and I know Patrick Mahomes is a superstar, but it's not helping out anybody. Yeah. But Patrick Mahomes, you are labeled the best quarterback in the league, so you got to step up and bring your team out of this then my last one, I feel bad for him. I did put Sam Darnold. He he threw 4 picks, no touchdowns, 279, 29 out of 44 pass attempts. It's hard to say. I feel like a lot of them weren't fully his fault. I mean, I guess you could just take a sack or throw it away on third down. But a lot of his interceptions were on third downs. And to be quite honest, like just reviewing the film and stuff like that, on 2 of the 4 picks, 2 of them there was not an open receiver at all. And then the 4th one was just kind of a stupid jump pass that Sam Darnold shouldn't make because he's not athletic. But he was just trying to get him back in the game, so I ain't faulting him for it. I do feel bad for him. A lot of people on media are just bashing on him when he's had a great 2 seasons, really. Yeah, it was their game kind of to lose, honestly, because even though he threw the 4 picks, they were in it to the very end and had multiple chances. They could have won with a 61-yard field goal, and it just hooked to the right. So, Sam Darnold, I guess you got to do a little bit better.
All right. So they killed it. We went over Bryce Young and Jacoby Brissett. Chase Brown had 18 rush, 99 yards, 6 receptions for 28 yards. John Robinson had 23 rush for 104 yards, 2 touchdowns, 4 receptions, 39 yards. Jaguars rushing, both Michelle Tootin and Travis Etienne had great games. I didn't write down their stats, but
I know they each had a touchdown.
Yeah, they each had a touchdown. Each had like 75 yards, so not that many carries, probably like 14 each. We talked about Ted McMillan, Tyrell Shavers for Buffalo, 4 receptions, 90 yards, and 1 touchdown. Michael Wilson deserves nothing but like credit. 15 receptions. That doesn't happen by accident. So, Michael Wilson, sorry I did not respect your game. 15 receptions for 185 yards. Greg Dortch also had 6 receptions for 66 yards and a touchdown. And then Kenneth Gainwell, of course, his 7 reception games for 81 yards. Dalton Schultz, 6 receptions, 51 yards. Darnell Washington, 4 receptions for 67 yards.
You see his highlights?
Yeah.
He's trucking people.
Yeah. He's so big and
I like the second guy that technically missed the tackle. I looked like he purposely missed and pretended to get ran over. He's like, "Oh man, I
tried." George Kittle, 6 receptions, 67 yards, and 2 touchdowns. People who weren't so good, I watched obviously the entire game, but J.J. McCarthy did not look good at all. 16 for 32, 150, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. We weren't even given that much pressure. We rarely ever get pressure anyway, but we weren't getting that much pressure on him, and he was just off, just terrible. Sam Darnold, like he mentioned, Lamar Jackson, like he mentioned. Woody Marks, this was one of my sleepers this week, and he got the rushes. He got 18, but he only got 44 yards, 1 reception, 7 yards. So didn't expect that. I thought he was going to have a big game. Did not. Same thing with Khalil Shakir. He had 1 reception, -3 yards.
Yeah.
Even before Keon Coleman got suspended, I was like, oh, he's going to have a big game.
Somehow.
Then when he got suspended, I was like, he's definitely going to have a big
game. Somehow Shakir still got me positive points in the league. I didn't start him, but he was on my bench.
Probably 0.20.
It was like, yeah, something like that. Yeah. But I was like, you shouldn't get positive points for -3 yards.
Tony Pollard, 10 rush, 22 yards, 3 reception, 4 yards. He's been just awful this year.
Whole Tennessee offense really has.
It has, but I mean,
I feel for Cam Ward.
Tony Pollard is a veteran, and you'd expect him to do something.
And should have kept Rico Dowdle.
Yeah,
wasn't he on the Titans last season?
He was.
Yeah.
And then Jamar Chase, 3 receptions, 30 yards. Roma Dunze, again, 2 receptions, 41 yards. Ricky Pearsall, 1 reception, 0 yards.
With Brock Purdy back.
Xavier Worthy and Rashae Rice, both terrible games. Rashae Rice, 6 receptions, 38 yards. And Xavier Worthy, 3 receptions, 25 yards. Kyle Pitts, terrible game, 2 receptions, 14 yards. Funny enough, I just put the Chargers offense on this one because absolutely no one did good. I don't even know what the frick happened.
I like to see Kyle Pitts' season stats.
And then Harold Fannin Jr. with 2 receptions, 26 yards. I actually expected a big game from him too, and he did not do well at all.
I got the year stats.
Yeah, we're going to pull up the year stats real quick and kind of go over that. I was just interested who's leading the league in a bunch of different categories
Want
here.
to just do top 5?
Yeah.
All right.
That was good.
So we'll do top 5 in passing yards, and then I'll switch to passing touchdowns. So passing yards, Drake May is number 1 at 2,836 yards. They have not had a bye week yet. Justin Herbert, he had 2,691 passing yards. Daniel Jones, 2,659 passing yards. Patrick Mahomes, 2,625 passing yards. And at 5th, Matthew Stafford, 2,557 passing yards. And touchdown leaders, number 1 is Matthew Stafford with 27 touchdowns and 2 picks. Jared Goff is in second with 21 touchdowns and 4 picks. Drake May, 20 and 5. Justin Herbert is in fourth with 19-9. So quite a bit of picks for Justin Herbert. And is that fifth? 1, 2, 3, 4. And fifth, wow, Aaron Rodgers with 19, but he has 7 picks as well.
I didn't expect him to have 19.
Two have the most interceptions. Probably Tua.
It's not Caleb.
It is Tua and then Geno, 13 and 12.
Wow, you need Geno.
Yeah, right. All right, and then we'll go top 5 in rushing. It's a big gap, I will say that. So at number 1 is Jonathan Taylor with 1,139. James Cook is in second with 968. Devon Achane is at a even 900. Rico Dow is at 833, and Derrick Henry is at 807. And we'll do the top 5 rushing touchdowns. But like we said, easily number 1 is Jonathan Taylor with 15. Surprisingly, Josh Jacobs with 11. Josh Allen is at 3 with 10. Jahmyr Gibbs is 4th with 8. And technically tied with 4th is Javonte Williams with 8. But I'm going to say that's the top 5.
Read that next name.
Oh, Tyler Algier? Yeah,
7.
with 7.
That's crazy.
Let's see where Bijan's at. That passing?
No.
I feel like he's had multiple. No way. He's had multiple touchdown runs, right?
Maybe it was like receiving.
Possibly. All right, well, so weirdly, we got to go to page 2 to find Bijan. Now, this has to be wrong. Damn, NFL.com.
Where?
4 touchdowns, which is nuts because he had, well, he does 783 yards. But his game yesterday had 2 rushing touchdowns. So it's pretty nuts to me. So I was like, there's no way this is right.
Yeah.
Then will we do the top 5 receiver? How do you want to do this one? You want to mention the receptions or just go by yards and touchdowns?
Reception is good because that gives you a good idea of like who's getting targeted more.
Okay. All right. Same thing. We'll just do top 5. So number 1, Jamar Chase. He has 79 receptions. Christian McCaffrey has 74 receptions. Puka has 73. JSN with 72. And Trey McBride with 71. Honestly, it's a good gap after that.
I actually see 2 surprises. Chris Olave at 60 and Stephon Diggs at 59. I feel like they didn't use Stephon Diggs for the first couple weeks, 6 games.
Yeah. And we'll go top 5 in receiving yards. Big gap is JSN. He has 1146. Jamar Chase is in second with 861. Puka's in third with 850. 4th is Drake London with 810. And number 5 is George Pickens with 764.
But there's Ted McMillan.
Oh, we gotta go all the way down for Luka. Oh, there it is. Right, Bo.
Yeah, all the way down.
All the way down. Way down. All the way down. And then leading in receiving touchdowns.
Yes, 10.
Yeah.
Great.
Devontae Adams is leading the league with 10. Amon St. Brown is second with 8. Yeah. All right, so we have a 3-way tie, but I'm just saying that's 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Unless we have a crazy name as well. So 3rd, Dallas Goedert with 7. T. Higgins in 4th with 7. And Trey McBride with 7. So we have 2 tight ends in the top 5 with receiving touchdowns.
Tucker Kraft there at 6. And he's injured.
He's injured. He's out. And I never started him. Except the game he got injured. Want to do tackles? We'll stop there.
Yeah.
I really do top 5 tackling leaders. That's fun. Combined or solo?
Solo.
All right, we'll go solo dolo. Not falling into piles. All right, so the
big lead too.
Yeah. All right, so the leading tackler is Jordan Brooks from the Miami Dolphins. He has 68 tackles. Cedric Gray from I guess the Titans maybe, just judging by his jersey. Don't know him, but he's a good tackler. He has 55 solo. Jack Campbell from the Lions has 50. Peyton Willis, I believe he's on the Steelers. He has 50 as well. And Cam Curl, which is surprising because that's our safety, he has 49.
So, do one more interceptions.
Interceptions.
And sacks, actually.
Sacks is probably more important.
Yeah. I'm actually interested.
How does sacks
not have these? Holy shit. 15?
Yeah, Myles Garrett. 10 up. Best defensive player in the league.
I haven't been talking about him very much.
No, he's on the Browns. They're two talking about Shador throwing 4 completions.
9 games? Because I think they had a bye week.
I think he was injured in one, too.
Jeez.
All right, but anyways. So, number 1, Myles Garrett with 15. Number 2, Brian Burns with 13.
That's pretty high, too.
Yeah. Number 3, Nick Benito with 9.5. Number 4 is Darnell Hunter with 9. And also has 9 is Josh Sweat. So, 2 Florida State people. Number 6 is Byron Young. With 8.
Rams.
He has not had a sack in like 3 weeks.
I haven't even noticed that.
We haven't had a team sack in 2 weeks.
Interceptions.
We're doing interceptions.
Well, I don't know who. Like, that 15 surprised me. Oh, yeah, Kevin Byard.
Oh, wow. That's why you did it.
I figured I knew
Tremaine Edwards and Kevin
Byard.
Man,
Tremaine Edwards, too. That's Sean Wright?
I don't know him.
He's a corner that stepped up this year.
That's the only reason why he wanted me to hit interceptions.
Well, I knew we were
Kevin Byard at number 1 with 5. Tremaine Edmonds and Devin Lloyd have 4, and Sean Wright. And at 5th is Cody Barton with 3, and he's probably tied with a lot of people at 3. Yeah, I'm not counting all of those, but I'd say there's like 8 people tied with 3. So yeah, the Bears are getting all the picks. Until Aaron Rodgers.
That's that Dennis Allen. He's a genius, man. I thought Eberflus is good. Dennis Allen's that dude.
Oh man, Bucks are hurting with this guy.
Overrated. Jameel Dean.
Okay. Anything else you want to go over?
Nothing I could think of for football. Ready to go basketball?
Sure.
All right. Well, this is the time where we go basketball. Let us know if you want to talk about anything like that. And then I haven't done the Bears one in a while. I don't know. I just can't find the time. I've been busy at work and just want to play video games when I get home, honestly. Anyway, so this is the part where basketball is. So for the guards this week specifically, Kate Cunningham was 73.63 points. James Harden was 68.71 points. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was 62.27 points. Luka Doncic with 57.81 points. And Donovan Mitchell with 52.20 points. For the forwards this week, Jalen Johnson had 67.77 points. Giannis had 59.53, which is a dip. First dip in first 4 weeks. Scotty Barnes, 53.58 points. Julius Randle, 49.99 points. And Lauri Markkanen had 49.33 points.
Did you know he's the third leading scorer in the NBA?
How many?
Lauri Markkanen?
Yeah, how many?
Like points per game? Mm-hmm. I think it was like 34 points a game.
34 is crazy. Yeah. I don't know. He must be consistent because I feel like he had like a 50-point game not too long.
He had a couple of 40. I think he had like 2 or 3 40-point games too.
Centers this week, Jokic 82.75, Wemby at 71.21, Karl-Anthony Towns at 54.94, Şengün at 54.62, and Jalen Duren at 51.25. The top 50, just kind of surprising people. Austin Reeves is 9th in basically average points for the whole year. Josh Giddey is 11th. Jalen Johnson jumped up to 14. Benedict Mathurin's keeping strong at 17. Scotty Barnes is at 18. Lauri Markkanen's at 24th. Alex Sarr is at 30th. Stephon Castle jumped up to 33rd. And Jimmy Butler jumped up to 41st.
So Wemby was out for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, he's going to be out for a couple of weeks. Big pickup, Luke Cornett, if you haven't picked him up yet, because he still gets a lot of rebounds, and he might not score as much, but he's a good pickup for anybody who's looking for a little sleeper while Wemby is out. Besides that, nothing going on. Can't think of anything. Magic are 2-0 for the NBA Cup.
Been playing pretty well the last couple of weeks. Or games.
And I think Desmond Bane's about to blow up a little bit since Paulo Banchero is going to be hurt for a couple of weeks with his groin injury. I think Bane will do it. We'll get a lot of shots, more shots in.
I wonder when Mort's is coming back.
Yeah, I do want Mort's when you're back. What's his name? Mr. Black. He's been playing really well lately for the past 3 or 4 games.
Tristan De Silva too.
Tristan Silva's been playing pretty good. I'm surprised we just don't put him in over Boncaro. I feel like we've kind of just let him still come off the bench regardless.
Yeah.
All right. Well, peace out, y'all. Let us know if you have anything or want us to talk about anything. We got a couple ideas coming out to spruce up these.
Our format
a little bit. Don't want to keep just reading stats to you guys, but we'll think of things to go through. We'll have big plans for the off season for sure. We'll talk about loads of topics and getting a couple arguments, but that'll be fun. So, peace out, y'all.